Jenny, you were so terrific in this. And
Thank you.
first I want to know why is it that funny people make great dramatic actors?
I don't know. I never know how to answer a general question like that. Like, why do, women do that? Or like, why do funny people blah, blah, blah. But I know for me, I started in comedy because I'm really chatty and I just wanted to be an actress. So I was like, I'll just do that. But I also think of myself as a pretty emotionally complex person, and accessing the more serious or melancholy or just still parts of my emotional makeup are just as interesting and just as available to me as the funny stuff. That's just what happened first. Yeah. I don't know. So I don't know if that answers your question.
It's good. It's a good answer. Good soundbite. Thank you. Like I said, you were so great in this, and I wanted to know, how did you connect with Bonnie? Was there a teacher that made a difference in your life?
Sure. I've had a bunch of teachers that I am very grateful for. One of them especially is my 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Damp, who I find myself, I'm just talking about her all the time now. I hope she's out there and hears that she was my favorite teacher because she didn't make me feel shame. I remember in 2nd and 3rd grade in school, like, feeling a lot of shame that I couldn't pay attention. I thought it meant that maybe I wasn't smart, but that didn't really seem right to me. And I knew I wanted to learn, but I just could not sit still. And honestly, also, if something doesn't interest me, I kind of don't want to do it. And that's what was up with me in math and learning how to read a clock, But when I got to 4th grade and we're studying ancient Egypt and we're really reading chapter books and we're studying the world, those things really interested me. And Mrs. Damp was such a fun, sweet teacher.
That's great. That's really great. Working on this with Chris and Mckenna. I mean, Mckenna is just, I disbelieve how amazing she is in this film. But just tell me a little bit about the dynamic of working with the two of them and what it was like watching them together. They were so great together.
Yeah, they're really a good pair. And I think the way that I felt about it was both of these people have kind of, definitely Chris, but also Mckenna had just come from Independence Day, I think. So it was like, these are people who are making these big, huge movies. And I'm used to coming from sets where I kind of might not even have a trailer. I have to run into a restaurant to use the bathroom between takes. And I'm there for 18 days and I'm wearing my own clothes. Like, this is a new type of movie for me to be in. And I just have to be humble and pay attention. And more than anything, be a good student, no pun intended.
Yeah, I love these choices that you're making, and how difficult is it for you to, to move on from doing stand-up comedy and then making these new types of films that you're doing? I loved you on House of Lies. You're so great, really, at everything that I love you. I'm just a huge fan.
Thanks.
But now you're moving on into a different direction. Is it a little scary? How do you make those choices?
Moving on is the natural way of life. You have to. You can't stay in one place. You have to keep going, keep growing, so it feels right for me. And one of the things that kind of keeps my life force going is taking risks. I want to see myself in as many new ways as possible.
Well, we want to keep seeing you too. You're so fantastic.
Thank you.
And congratulations on this. You've done a really great job. It's fun to watch you in this movie.
I appreciate it.
Love talking to you. Thank you
You
so
too.
much.